About to beat my ass, Todd. It's like you did last season. Yeah, but Austin's good.
The heat of the desert is where the Sun Devils thrive. Welcome to
Damn.
Tempe, Arizona, Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils and the rich legacy formed by the likes.
I had Randy's fucking number that game though.
Yeah.
Not really. It was just my offensive line was blocking real well against them.
Number 14 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils.
I should not be ranked 3. I know that much.
David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Sun Devils will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
This crowd, full throats, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Good throw.
Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Still running at the 40. And he breaks into the open.
Oh, he took such a bad angle at him. Good run.
Touchdown, SMU.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
I've blocked. I think I've only blocked like 2.
On the move from inside his 5. Really
oh man.
Job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Thought he had a hole.
First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him. And in turn, you see he breaks tackles and makes big plays.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in the rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They're going to go right back.
Good stop.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On the run,
that's intercepted.
And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this ball,
I always think I can beat that safety.
He made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Oh, yeah.
You're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the
And like it.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. He fires it out to the right.
No way. What? What the fuck just happened there?
Away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown Mustangs.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys,
I don't think it missed, Matt. I think it just glitched. I think it glitched the animation and just acted like he didn't hit him.
Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 50.
Yeah, that was odd.
It's going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He'll try the left side. Got room at the 35. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. It couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Little touch pass to the receiver. Makes a man miss.
Oh.
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He'll pull it on the read. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Smashes through. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Oh, you drug him out of bounds.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Once you start getting closer to the end zone, you start bringing in more big bodies, right? They're going to run the football more. The field shrinks. I can run different coverages, but really nice job saying, that's fine. You bring in the big bodies. I'm going to toss the ball in the perimeter for a nice positive gain.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Get in there. Come on.
Ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish.
Oh, that wasn't the play.
That play just never had a chance. They knocked him down for a loss of 5.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Wide receiver shows motion. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere
Can't
to
get
go.
him.
And you know
Can't get him going.
what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
They've played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And maybe he'll get
Good
back
stops.
to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
4th and goal from the 5. The offense is still out there. This epitomizes confidence. And he'll be
What?
just short as the defense runs him out of bounds. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
I can't challenge that. It won't let me fucking challenge that. I thought he was too.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward.
Dude, that... Oh my god. That ball was in.
Defense guessing, Pollock.
Man, you got me searching for answers after that last drive.
I wanted to challenge spot of the ball. It wouldn't let me.
Their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place.
I don't
trying
know.
to help their defense. Power football with the run. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior.
First down for the offense. At the end of the first quarter, SMU 14, Arizona State 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
My guy misses the fucking tackle right there.
Good job to avoid the loss.
I don't know. Cause that's where the closest out of bounds. Yeah, closest to the out of bounds receiver.
See what they've got on second down. Holds and fires complete to the right. On the move.
Not gonna call a holding at all, huh?
Nothing but green ahead. And they pick
My
up
God,
the ball,
my guy's getting fucking held.
on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Mustangs are on the move. Give to the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield.
Your guy just doesn't go down. Holy shit.
He's finally knocked down at the 26.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
They'll try the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Keeps looking downfield. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Missed. All right.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
They'll leave it with him. Bulldozes him.
I can't stop it.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to...
Oh, I can't believe I stepped out right there.
Arizona State has the ball, making its way onto the field.
Yeah.
They've got nothing nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you want...
Oh, look out! The 40! At the 20! And he'll take it in. They couldn't
Yeah,
get it on the ground.
he's my quickest player.
Sun Devils. He'll try to tack on one more. And after
That's why he's in the slot.
21-7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly. He makes a catch. And
Good throw,
there is
good
a
throw.
jump ball. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
And he broke one
Your
tackle.
running back's a beast.
Pick up there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can
He's broken every fucking tackle.
man, you are doing just that.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down.
No way! Oh my God.
They'll mark it at the 49.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coach is. You saw it right there on that.
Here on 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. The Mustangs will keep this drive going. And that last carry pays off with a C note, already at 100 yards.
And he's done it with so much balance and so much power and so much speed. He's really shown you that he's a great back in a multitude of ways. And guess what? It's still the first half.
And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quickly complete.
Was that holding?
After a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. At the 35, he's loose. And tackled
Good run.
by the defense.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back in the coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught near the sideline, it's Jackson. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smart.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and short, the power run here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout, SMU.
And after yet another third down conversion, they've got it first and goal. From the gun. A little release to the back.
Oh my God. Good play.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final.
We do it again.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops.
Oh, come on.
This is a critical drive here for this offense.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
Fourth down coming up.
What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab well past the sticks. A huge
Thank God.
Before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down.
No way he grabbed him there.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Sun Devils will move the sticks.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Oh, how did you make that move? Into the house. Touchdown, Arizona.
That play's hard to stop.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do, build the lead.
And it's picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
Yeah.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with them, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it, he's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, and made the big play.
A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21.
All right.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Purdue pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. A masterful road performance, or as Coach likes to call it, Boilermakers football. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Not much there. Picks up a couple.
Man, that
Sorry, I was muted.
D-tackle's a
Said all good.
Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back, cat-like quickness?
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
And the returner will be brought down. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. From the gun, the give, looking for
Oh, he had a hole open.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
It's a draw. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The give to the back. And he's not
Come
going to get
on.
there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Now, 4th down.
And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
No.
That ball never had a chance.
Good play.
On downs.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to.
Hell, he should have gotten it off. He didn't get hit until late.
Seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Those are the kind of plays in the second half you have to make. This back has had plenty of success. He's got defensively, we got to show them things are about to be different.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
On 3rd down, going up top. He's going to take off. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period.
That was a good game.
The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. There have been a couple of
Oh, he sees it.
opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field,
I like the same thing my dude did on that
create some of those
pass.
make those deep shots, make those big plays.
Leaves it with the running back. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front, climbing in the second level, and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. At the 40, there he goes. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
He looks that one in nicely. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Running behind that left side. The Sun Devils get enough for the first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Gets it out quickly. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the
Why's my quarterback hurt?
Sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arizona State. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And no problem on that extra.
Let's go, let's go.
High ball game here in the fourth. So an 82-yard drive there. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
Took your quarterback out?
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
Had him on a hard flat too. That's
that last drive. They got to do something
unfortunate.
Defense on their heels.
That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game.
Ooh.
And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown,
Thanks. You have a couple plays in there. I was hoping it was that one.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks. But guess
he hurls one deep down the left side. And this is
I don't know what the fuck happened there.
Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play. So nice job in coverage.
Dances away. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking down the left side.
What? You are fucking kidding me.
Catch along the sidelines, got the foot down, and an excellent throw too.
What the fuck? My guy had it picked.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys.
What the fuck?
Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you
Ooh.
got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest.
Austin, you did join that crazy time. Do you see that bullshit?
Memphis endured a hostile crowd, and the challenge that always comes with playing away from the Liberty Bowl, and the Tigers came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll throw it on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Just steamrolling the defense. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra 1st downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Running to the left. He's run out of
You must be quick.
big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
They'll ride the hot hand.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, it's loose. Oh, looks as if
No way. Your guy didn't even touch me.
Brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Good play.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the
Oh, man.
change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in.
Can anyone catch him? Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage. And he's
Oh,
just
man.
outside the 11. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Huge moment coming here as they try to quiet this raucous, crazy crowd. From the gun, give on the inside.
Okay.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to the ground with the running back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Touchdown Mustangs! They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice
Good plays, good plays.
It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his spot.
Missed your block completely. Holy shit.
Wrestling down. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. In yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. To the air, it's Herrera. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's got his man. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Oh, bad play.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on 3rd down. You've probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the 4th quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
Touch pass on the run.
No way.
Not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down.
Good game.
He stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What
That was some bullshit, by the way. I can't believe your guy caught that tip. The tip and then the strip.
Here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
GG.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time.